Warm greetings everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Nick from the Commodore Amiga. I'm looking at hard driving, which is extremely hard going on any other system I reviewed it on apart from the Mega Drive. But anyway, and maybe the Super Nintendo. But anyway, this is by Domark in 1989. It's a popular polygon racer from the arcades from Tengen in 1989. You drive a car around a choice of two tracks, the Stunt or the Racetrack, and you must get round the quickest time to qualify for a race against the Phantom Photon. So will I do this? I don't know. We've recently reviewed this on the Commodore 64 and it was hopeless. This one, we have to control it on the mouse. Now driving a car using the mouse is a bit bad. We've already reviewed the sequel a long time ago, Hard Driving 2 Drive Harder, which had an editor on it and a few other tracks, so we see how the predecessor does here. So here we go, we'll be playing this and hoping for the best. Dodgy gameplay as always, nincompoop chat, and if there is expert gameplay, well, it's by complete and utter fluke. So here we go. We're going to do automatic gears, I think. Here we go. So behind these two cars, I love this game in the arcades. Home conversions have been a bit iffy. Right, so look at that line in the middle there on that blue bar. That's me with the mouse going gradually each side. Different mouse buttons to accelerate and decelerate. Time is ticking down in the middle. There will be points where we get extended time. So I'm going to go around the stunt track, hopefully. Let's see if we can judge this. Animation frames rate is not great. Handling is awful. Right, and if you go off road for more than 10 seconds, that's game over. Draw rate is poor as well. Now, the Amiga could have done this because, look at Stunt Car Racer polygons. There's a cow there, believe it or not. It's not a slab of carrot. Listen, it's going to go moo. Sort of. Moo. Do a moo noise if you want to. Right, so I'm round that corner here. We're going to go round and there'll be a jump. You need to get at the right speed. Any disasters, it will give you an action replay of what just happened. So at the moment then, better graphically than any of the 8-bit versions. Frame rate slightly higher than the 8-bit versions, but still poor. If you're playing this on an Amiga 1200, it might be more acceptable, but the steering is a bit of a pig to live with, and I'm only doing half decent because I've played this before and I've crashed into there. That was a bit unlucky. I did the jump perfectly and landed on a green blocky car. Was it Elon Musk's Cybertruck? Here's a replay, going very slow. Right, I'm not sure what this was a score back in the day, but I don't think we've done very well. If you had no knowledge of the arcade game, you could convince yourself as a kid this was pretty good. But, yeah, do review this, well, do have a look at the sequel. Oh, right back at the start again. Do have a look at the sequel review, which I'd done many years ago. I might sound like a completely different person then. But, you know, we find our style gradually as we go through. 53 seconds. We won't interfere with a cow. If you're currently interfering with a cow, then comment in the comment section below. The yellow line down the middle is not helping us a great deal. Hopefully we don't come into any oncoming traffic. Now I'm just pleased to be staying on the road. I'm already worried if I get past this about the loop-to-loop, which on the Commodore 64 version it was very difficult to get round. So heaps better than the 8-bit version, but that's not saying a great deal. Whoa, come on. Oh man. Right. I'm going to line myself up here. 35 seconds, already looking bad. So here's our nemesis, the loop. If there's a car on this, or truck, we're doomed. But that looks quite straight at the moment, but what speed should we do? Don't get disorientated, folks. Stay on target, stay on the track. Have I got away with that? Might have done. Oh, we're on. Right, good, we avoid that truck as well. So I'm around the loop-to-loop on my first go, that's promising. I think extended time is just over here. We have to get a time of 2 minutes to challenge the Phantom Photon. Don't run out of time. Have a line. 18 seconds. Think we're going to do it? There's extended time there. Checkpoint. Extra time. Extra time. Whoa, the car's sliding over here as well. Now once you get used to controls of the mouse, if you ever do, you need to floor it a lot more than I am doing to try and get over there. So the game is in two parts. One is get around and qualify in 2 minutes. The second is challenge the Phantom Photon. If you do challenge him and beat him, then it saves a ghost car. Then you're racing the ghost car in future events. Right now, this is awkward. This is a banked curve. And also, I'm trying to get past this green car, which, if you remember, way back when, I crashed into it going over the bridge. Am I going to stay on this or not? Oh, we're off, I think. Yeah, Doomsville, Arizona. I'm not liking this too much. If you played the arcade, then bought this when you're way home, you wouldn't have been too impressed. It's just too darn slow, and the controls are too damn weird. I mean, what made the arcade games so good for me? I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but what made it for me is that, as a kid who didn't drive yet, was sitting in the sit-down cab with gears and the steering wheel, so you felt that you had got some sort of feedback from it going around. That was the main thing of it. I mean, the polygon graphics were new at the time. They're not really that advanced now and aged terribly. But that was it. Sitting in a car, thinking you was in a kind of simulator. Take the steering wheel away, take the pedals away, get rid of the frame rate and try and control it on the mouse, and it just is not fun at all. I mean, I'd imagine it didn't score very well back in the day, but who knows? This is what racing was like in 1989. Unless you had Stunt Car Racer. Now, I always wanted, I've commented this on some of the other versions, if Jeff Crammond, the genius behind Stunt Car Racer, and Microprose Formula 1 Grand Prix, if he would have done this, well, it would have been a completely different animal, I'm sure. But, yeah, I've run out of time there. Kaboom, didn't even get round a single lap. So I will just jump in again. We'll do the racetrack. There's where we got so far, so it was quite near the end, but not that much. Let's do not the time warp again, no. Let's do the racetrack here. Right, go. It's not Formula 1, it's blocky polygon racing, like you're in a simulator from the 1980s. What could be better than that? So it doesn't stack up now against Gran Turismo or any of those, but it's one of the early ones. In the arcades, the sequel to Hard Driving was Race Driving. Gave you a corkscrew track and lots of other ones. Hard Driving gave you some other tracks, but not to that degree. Right, so we're going to go straight on this time. Try and avoid the traffic. Looking as blocky as ever. But, you know, despite the game not being very good, I am getting some nice memories from the thing. After I've slagged off quite a lot of bit about it, but I'm getting warm memories from the thing. It just takes me back to my childhood. Even the feel of the thing, despite the game, is terribly bad. And sometimes you get that, memories as well. Didn't own this, I owned Hard Driving 2, but the mechanic seems more or less the same. I think Hard Driving 2 has been tidied up ever so slightly, but not to a great deal. The track editor was fun on that one, gave you a bit extra, but, you know, it's pretty much the same sort of thing. What speed are we doing here? Well, I'm judging that quite well. It's the highest we've seen the frame rate going. Look at the horizon gradually going across. So one would say, why don't you do this, if it's easier, why don't you do this the racetrack rather than the stunt track every time? Well, because it's not as exciting. So you've either got very hard driving or impossibly hard driving here. Pass 1:109, 107. Let's get round, hopefully get the qualifying time. Oh, yeah, one crash really and you won't get it. You need a clean lap. You need to boot it around, and then you can challenge the Phantom What's-His-Face. If you are the Phantom What's-His-Face, then comment in the comment section below. He has a blue car. I don't have a blue car. I have this car. On replay, it's like a dirty brown. Dirty brown! Bomb. Bom 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 bom. Polygon. Bom 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 bom. Rubbish frame rate. I can't steer this car with a mouse. Bom 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 bom. Imagine extra time. Imagine in your car, if you've got a car, instead of a steering wheel, there was just a mouse mat there with a mouse on it. How good would you do? Not very well, I'd imagine. I've been just poodling now. I could have gone a bit quicker, but the road hold in this car is not the greatest. The wheels aren't very sticky. I suspect they're square. So despite having square wheels, we're not doing too bad. If you are currently going along with square wheels, comment below. There's the barn. The cow's good. The cow wasn't in the Commodore 64 version. Moo. I mean, I'm sure they could have got a better cow. The moo sound in this was quite pathetic. I'm sure they could have got a better cow mooer. What do you call a cow that is a gardener? A lawn mower. Right, did I get the qualifying time? Didn't say, it just says extended play. Right, we'll try and go around the stunt track now, then get out of here. The game reviews will be about 10 minutes. We're probably over that because it's a racing game. I always get carried away with those. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That helps the channel grow. And other Commodore Amiga games are available. There's a link to that in the description below. As always, look at this. What speed is he doing around here? Cow? 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 No. Washing machines live longer with cow gone, do they? Right, so keep an eye out. That blue dot, try and level that as much as you can do. Get in your direction, then level it back in the middle. That's what I can tell. There's a big truck up there. This is going to prove problematic. I'd like to go round this track in that lorry, I think. Not Hugh lorry. Right, go. 53 seconds. Haven't got the qualifying time yet, I don't think. Don't think I'm going to get it either. Ooh. So that's the good thing with the editor on the sequel. We can draw good things from this. If you don't do it well, you can design yourself a really easy track, and then you're going to get it every time. Right, loop to loop. We've done that perfectly the first time. Does lightning strike twice in the same position. Right, go. Round, round, get around, I get around. Round, round, woo, I get around. He's got around. Oh. He would have got around, but there's a car situated on the loop. Here's a high frame rate replay here. Here we go. So he's going okay here, and he's nice normal day drive. Going around here, everything's going good. We're looping to looping, and there's a blue car there. I mean, it doesn't look like he even went quick enough to get round the loop to loop. Yes. There was another game, a bit like this round about the time, called 4D Sports Driving. I think we've reviewed that. It's like a cross, I think, between Hard Driving and Test Drive 2. Now, funnily enough, Test Drive 2's got a poor frame rate as well, but I love that. So it's got great memories back in the day. It had a scenery disc, California Challenge scenery disc, and the European one. So that's probably bad frame rate as this one, but I loved it. So it just proves to you it's all about the memories. It's not just a game. So if you're playing this fresh without the memories, it probably looks horrendous. But I'm despite it being bad, I admit it, I'm getting a bit of a buzz from this thing, and it's something I would play again and again, despite it being on the mouse. So bad, it's good. And I think back in the day, I just put up with it. My brain told me it was good, so I defend it to the hilt. Extra time. You might agree with me. Oh, you might just hate the thing straight off the bat. But yeah, you could try and control it with joystick, but good luck with that. Mouse or nothing, I think. Right, the bended corner. Bended corner. I'm driving this car around the bend, and I'm off. Off-road. 8. Get back on. 7. 6. 5. 4. He's back on. Oh, come on, just drive around. The road holding's awful. Come on, still. I mean, I couldn't take that any slower. I could not take that any slower. It's like there was a gravitational force pushing me off the track. Screw you, gravitational force. Maybe I would have got around it easier if I was on the moon. Hard driving on the moon. Someone can do that? I mean, there's lots of homebrewers about on the ZX Spectrum land. Not too many on the Commodore Amiga. Could someone get into this? Could someone get into this and correct it all? Some sort of like equivalent Jeff Crammond genius person get in and do something with this? I mean, if you did it, you'd be an instant genius loved by everyone. Now, this is the point. If there is a homebrew on this, then let me know. Someone say something. Good. Even if you've stumbled on this video years later and you fancy a go on it, if you've got the skills, go for it. And if I'm still alive, I'll try and review it. 5. Well, it looks like game over again. 4. 3. Buff. Oh dear. 2 seconds. Oh, that's it now. I won't get round. Now, I don't think before I got the qualifying time to race the Phantom Photon, so we won't be seeing that. But let's not preempt it. Maybe I did, but it seems a bit slower than the 2 minutes it would have required to do it, because I was poodling around like a nincompoop. Right, no seconds. Why have you even let me continue? It's good that you hear the car start-up noise beforehand. Good music at the start of this game. That's probably the best bit of it. Game over. Right, will I challenge the Phantom Photon? Will I challenge the Phantom Photon? No, see, no, I won't. He would have done it by now. So anyway, I hope you liked having a look at that one. Yeah, hard driving. published by Domark in 1989 on the Commodore Amiga. Let's put a load of N's in here. Based on the arcade game from Tengen in 1989. Quite a bad conversion, one would say, but better than the 8-bits, and I like it just to pure nostalgia of playing the sequel back in the day. So it's one of those ones for me anyway. So I hope you like that game. If you've got any comments about it or your memories from the arcade or any of the conversions, then put that in the comment section below. You're always welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bum 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 polygon bum 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 rubbish frame rate. I can't steer this car with a mouse. Bum 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 bum.